So anyway guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm promoting my business cards around Cabramatta here, and as I go shortly just do a greater job for myself over here, I'm making sure I can go and deliver 200 business cards now around these cars, and I want to go and just go uphill. I can go uphill over here because there's more cars around here. So as I go and deliver my content over here, I'm making sure I'm inviting people quickly from one side to another, and making sure that I have more enough success today to be able to go and dwell upon what I have to dwell upon what I need to do to succeed. So as I succeed differently, I make sure to watch out for the cars around here, so that way I'm understanding how to go and deliver content. So this is the best thing, because this time I understand that no matter what, it's actually working for me to actually come to Cabramatta this time, because I have more enough success every single day to focus upon something that's helping me grow. So what helps me grow today is to be successful in different ways, and I'm making sure anyway I focus on understanding every single time about how I realize about how I understand that other people in terms of words over here are just kind and compassionate to me. I probably they have nothing against me, but I'm making sure anyway that I can go toward biological in terms of Marko Petanivich's parents over here, and I can go and promote myself to them, and I can go and ask for biological in terms of Marko Petanivich's mother, and I can say to her at the Cabramatta High School. I believe she's at Cabramatta High School or something. So I'm making sure anyway the what I can do is just go first to around Cabramatta here, I'll promote that, and then I go to Bojana Gagic, and then I go to Peja Milovanovic over here. I'll branch now why to him, or actually why not? Or actually why not promote myself to these people? And I'll make sure anyway that what I do is he may never even be home, or else he may never even be at his actual home today, because he may be working. So I'm making sure anyway that what I do is I focus on understanding straight away to just understand that somebody around his house over here, I'm not saying that they may be gone somewhere, I realize, although I make sure to just show up anyway to see that maybe he's home. And as I actually understand I focus on making sure that no matter what, that I understand it's been a long time since I've been visiting some people from the past like this, but I understand anyway that what I do is what I do now is I focus on just delivering content in different ways. But I'm understanding I'm understanding how I can actually go and approach people and their houses and where they are, so I can always understand how to find people in terms of where they're living. So what I do is different ways of doing stuff right now in a way that I'm understanding straight away how I live life. So how I live life is different to how other people live life, but I'm actually always understanding straight away to go much more toward actually understanding that I have more time here, to understand that no matter what I can see time freedom for myself. But I'm understanding straight away how I feel, and how I feel is I understand that I want to go and dwell upon something better for myself. But I'm understanding that if Nikola Pozdak comes out with Bojana Gagic, I just say, no matter what, I have nothing against you guys, but I'm just inviting you guys to my events. And if they say, why Bojana Gagic? I say, I understand that she's my friend from high school, so anyway, I promise they may look stupid, but I'm not saying that I care about them, I care about people overall. So I understand that every single time I'm learning something different, and I'm learning how to just never try to kiss her or anything like that. I never try to touch her, but I just give her the nice beautiful solution over here to come to my event, and that's it. I promise it's much more. I understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon how to dwell upon helping myself to succeed differently. And as I succeed differently, I'm looking for better ways of doing whatever it is to make sure I have more success every single day. So as I succeed differently, I make sure that no matter what, that I focus upon letting everything be. I make sure that no matter what, that I can see how I can invite other people, but I realize that no matter what, it's much more how I feel. I just move on. But as I really succeed, I realize as I actually succeed differently, I make sure I understand straight away that I have nothing against anybody, but I'm making sure I understand straight away how they're always trying their best to give me what I need. So no matter what I do, I'm looking for a better idea for myself to deliver content, to make sure I have more than enough success every single day just to deliver something that's actually helping me move forward. So when I actually do anything to help my life succeed, making sure I can go and dwell about something that's moving me forward. So what moves me forward is understanding now that I have more confidence to be able to approach people here and there, to be able to go and pronounce my voice and to be able to promote myself in front of them. So I'm understanding that if I promote myself to Gloria Gage and I go to a house and I find a house somewhere, I'll make sure that if she sees me like this, I promise you she now loves me and adores me. I promise you it's much more how I feel. It's just that kind of day, yeah. By making sure that I can remember where she lives, but it's more how I understand she lives around there somewhere. And I can see straight away how I can just go door to door knocking to find her. It's more how I feel. So how I feel is making sure that no matter what, I have more enough time to understand that communicational way of life over here. So as I promote myself differently, I'm making sure I have more enough of success every single day to make sure I'm very successful. So making sure anyway that I have no shame about that. But before I had so much shame to be able to even show up to a girl's house to see her parents because of how much of a drug addict I was. I was such a drug addict that I never did want to show my face to their parents. I mean, but actually now I feel much greater because I feel I'm always showing my face around, because that's why I'm saying go and make an Instagram like mine, and then you never have shame for yourself to promote yourself to other people. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. If you guys create an Instagram such as mine and you stop doing drugs, then you guys never have a shame ever to promote yourself and to be great. I mean, in a sense, so I'm always looking for a greater way for myself to deliver in terms of what I'm doing. So I'm always looking for a better way anyway. So as I grow, I'm looking to develop something. I'm always focusing on that attitude for myself. So every single time, just focus on something that helps you grow in different ways, and then you're looking for a different idea and you're looking for different ways of persuading yourself to succeed. Because if you do that for yourself always, then you can understand straight away how you have to always search for those people at those places, and you always have to be showing up to go and see them. And that way you understand straight away that you can win them over, and you can understand straight away that they can feel for you much more because of this. But I'm saying anyway that if you understand straight away how no woman comes to see me like that, I'm saying that Brittany, in terms of Brittany, this woman who I was with before, she's one of them that did show up to my house after I did break up with her, because I was unready for her and everything, and she was showing up to my door, and whereas I was never ready for her. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is, that was around already, that was a long time ago, whereas that was over 5 years ago. So I'm understanding that was around 23 and 24. I was going out with her, or that was around 5 years ago. I'm making sure now I understand that it's much better than that. I'm not saying I have a better life than that. And I'm doing something now to just help my life succeed differently. And I'm succeeding faster and faster and faster because I'm willing to promote myself quickly. And then I understand straight away how I understand that if I choose to see someone quickly while they're actually working as a teacher or whatever, I can straight away be able to do that. But then guess what? I promise you they want that. I promise you they want me to do that. So I'm understanding that you can always go to a teacher while they're actually in class in the high school or anything in terms of public school, and you can actually go and see the teachers and everything, and you can understand straight away what they're doing, and you can go and ask for them. I mean, you can say, hey, I came to see you, man. I mean, say hello, and I mean, just be able to go and develop something to improve yourself. And if they ask you that if you're recording them or anything, you just say, I'm just recording myself over here. I love it. I'm probably sure if they ask you why, I'm probably sure just say it's just my documentary about my life. If they ask you to switch it off, then just go and switch it off and just relax, and just understand anyway that some people want to keep their privacy. But because they want to keep their privacy is because they're never greatness, I mean, in a sense. But I want to give you all my privacy. I want to give you everything about me anyway, because I have nothing to hide. But those people who say switch off the audio, I mean they have everything to hide about themselves. I mean, they're hiding themselves, I mean, in a sense. And they're telling you to do the same thing. So make sure you understand that what you want to do. You understand I'm here at the Kabramaga, nice and beautiful way of life over here. So what I'm doing is I'm learning very quickly to never go to other people's houses to show them my music. I mean, I love it. I promise you they can see my music on YouTube. I mean, saying so, I'm always understanding that as I go and dwell upon a better way, I make sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. But it's much more how I feel, and how I feel is I understand straight away how I need to grow myself. And as I grow myself to succeed, I'm making sure that if they say anything about free entry or something like that, I promise you it's much more how I feel. If they ask me for free entry, then I can give them free entry. And that way I'm understanding no matter what, that at first I say it's $200 for you to see me, and then if they never ask for free entry, then I just say let it be, and I just make sure to talk to them here and there about life and how I'm doing business and what I'm doing. And either way, I just want to make sure I give them some tips in here and there, while making sure I just leave the conversation and just say I have to go, man, I have to go, I have something to do. But with Bojana Gagic, I want to be able to say to her, hey, I apologize for what did happen before, but guess what, I'm just doing better now. I'm making sure every single time that she can understand that. But the thing is now that I never have to apologize for that. I'm making sure what I do really is understand that it did work out for me in terms of what did happen. So I understand we did break up and all that, but I'm understanding no matter what that she was never ready for me, and I'm understanding that. So what I do is I just make sure I just come to invite her, and I understand that no matter what, that I can say I apologize or whatever. But I'm understanding that what I do is I just say every single day that no matter what, that I can just say, I just came to see you very quickly so I can give you my promotion about life. I'm making sure anyway that what's important for me is to ask her how she is and what's going on around the world and how life is with a kid now, and then I can focus on just having that conversation. But she's the type of one to say switch off the audio. I mean she's that type of woman. And as I actually grow myself anyway, I'm learning about life, and I'm making sure that no matter what, I can see straight away how I have more love. I have more love, but it's more how I feel life in different ways. And as I actually grow myself in different ways, I focus quickly on promoting myself so I can have more love for myself daily. To focus on understanding that there's always much more to do and deliver daily for myself. So what I do is different acts of courage daily, and I focus on doing everything one step at a time. While making sure anyway that what I do is I find myself much greater upon whatever it is about life. So making sure anyway that what I do daily is I make sure if the people want me to invite, or if people want me to invite them, I apologize for that. I make sure I watch out for these cars. And I never watch out for the cars, I watch out for I make sure that or as what you understand, if people invite me to the house or something, I'll just say, I have to go very soon, I just talk to you right here, Or else now, the thing is, if they invite me, I just say, I really have to go somewhere because I have something to do at my biological dad's house, where I have to go and do something around business. So if they ask me what to do, I just say I have a lot of communicational work to do around life coaching videos, and I have Instagram, and I have music to produce. I have so much to do, man. Or else either way, they grow more interest the more I tell them about what I'm doing. And that way I understand straight away how to talk to people. I mean, now you understand straight away how to talk to people, because you have to tell them your interests and what you're doing behind the scenes. And that way they get more curious about everything. And then you just open up. And I never watch anything other than more. I mean, you have to understand that if you ask me, I mean, do I watch pornography? I say, yeah, I watch pornography. I can watch images, I can see images, and do I masturbate to pornography? I say no. I never masturbate to pornography as much as I can. So I'm making sure I delay gratification. I love I promise you it's much more like that. So just deliver content that's actually helping other people to delay gratification is the best way. And that way you understand straight away how you feel. And how you feel must be helping yourself to succeed. So find a better way for yourself. I mean, find something to do that's actually helping you move forward. And that way I understand that no matter what, I can feel my tendency to just grow myself regardless of what's happening. But I understand I've really seen some differences upon my life over here. I understand that Miss Laxton over there wants to see me hugely. I mean, she loves me so much that I want to show her everything about I today. I want to make sure that no matter what, that she has my business card and that she can follow me around the world. I mean, every single day. I understand Miss Dana Levy is over there. I understand this teacher as well is somebody who may be over there, and I understand Miss Turvey as well. I understand that no matter what, I can see her as well. But We thought I'd just say I just came to see you very quickly so I can go and promote myself over here with you, so you can come to my event. I have an event coming up. I mean, you understand? But then she finds me very attractive over here. I'm making sure anyway that what I do is just promote myself quickly. And as I promote myself quickly, I go and dwell upon something that's helping me to move forward in different ways. So no matter what, if you visit a school or something like that where you were going to that school, then you can if you want to. But the thing is, just go and do your life and just invite people who are instinctual about you in a way that you understand straight away how to go and deliver. I understand I can go invite my friend over there, Miloš Miltic, as well. I can go to his house and I can understand his mum is over there, otherwise. Or I can see what she's doing. And it's more how I understand that it's much more a long time coming for that to happen. Because I understand that we're friends from little boys. So I'm understanding anyway that what I do is I go invite them. I have nothing against them, but I have so much more time to do everything. So I'm understanding that now's the best time to go and invite them at least, because otherwise I may regret it. So I never want to regret it. So I go and invite them very quickly. I can call Tanya Jukic, I can go and see where she is. Whereas now, if I call her really, if I see, I just came to see you, came to promote my event to you, now she is more like, she is more like afraid to actually see me. I'm understanding although that she actually comes to see me because I understand eventually I do ask for her. And I just enjoy myself. I understand anyway that what's important for myself over here is to deliver some content. So I have nothing against you, but I came to promote myself to you. And it's just like that, yeah? It's more how it's all different. So as I focus upon something that I just go and deliver content in different ways, and I'm focusing on understanding that I can see, also I can invite some other people as well. But if I go to their house, it's more how they are somebody who's just talking a lot of shit. So make sure I can go see Milovan over there. I understand where he lives. I understand straight away to go and try to just say, hey, I'm just joking with you. I send his dad my penis. I send his dad my penis. Or then he blocks me on Facebook. Say I'm joking, bro. I'm just joking. I mean, just relax. I mean, it's just an image, man. I mean, you understand? I mean, it's the funniest thing. And why do I do that? I promise you, because I'm giving it to his dad. I'm giving it to his dad in a way. I'm teasing his dad about life. I'm teasing his dad about life, man. I mean, understand? When they get so angry, man. When they get so angry. I mean, what are you angry for? I mean, do you think that Jesus Christ goes and never be my friend anymore if I show Jesus Christ my penis? I mean, Jesus Christ says something about, hey, I mean, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. I said to Jesus Christ, I've probably never seen this one. I've probably never seen this one like my one. I'm probably sure though. It's more how we're just playing a joke with Jesus Christ today. I mean, imagine sending Jesus Christ on Facebook your penis or your vagina or something. When you say, Jesus Christ, I mean, this is what you've been looking for. I promise you, I realize now, if you understand to joke around with God like this, I promise you it's the best thing, yeah? I promise it's the best thing, because guess what? I understand that Jesus Christ can hear me over here. I'm understanding that I just joke around with Jesus Christ this way, but the thing is how funny it is. The funniest thing on Facebook, if you do that, I promise you, if somebody sends their vagina or penis to Jesus Christ and says, this is for you, this is your present today. I mean, how do you believe Jesus Christ feels about you, man? I mean, it says, at least you're following my 10 commandments of God. I mean, you're still following the 10 commandments of God over here. Alright. It's the funniest thing. So every single day, focus on understanding that if you're having a good laugh, just make sure you understand straight away why. So if you understand, no matter what day, you treat everybody with respect, because that's how you have to understand straight away how to deliver content. But the funniest conversation was with Milovan, because he looks at me in a way that he wants to fight me, man. I realize this guy wants to fight me. I understand. So what I do is I let it be. I make sure anyway. So what I do every single day and I'm going to deliver content in a way that's helping me move forward. And I make sure that no matter what, I have more enough every single day. So I'm not saying, yeah, I mean, go ahead. I allow everything to happen. Or else it's more how they can say, oh, I can send my penis and vagina to your mother or father or something like that. I say, go ahead, I have no worries about that. In a sense, so when I really understand something about life here, I'm just focusing on helping myself to indulge a better way. And as I go and really promote myself daily, I'm looking for new ways of exposure in a way that I'm learning very quickly to never wait with a car to get parking. I understand? I mean, the worst thing you can do is wait for parking somewhere with a car. I see this woman with a car and she's sitting in the car waiting for parking. And she puts one of those arrows to be able to park, but get yourself an Uber so you never have to park somewhere like that. I mean, the Uber drops you off right in front of the Woolworths or right in front of the supermarket. And I make sure anyway that what I want to do is I want to go forward somewhere around there. And I want to make sure I have plenty of progress happening today. I'm making sure anyway that as I grow myself completely, I want to make sure I go to the Woolworths over there and I'll promote myself around the Woolworths around here. And the Woolworths is next to Cabramatta Station here. So if you want to go and dwell upon a better way, then you're just learning something about life. I mean, you're learning about something that's actually happening. But if you're making music production and you're showing people different synths and different leads or different types of melodies with different sounds, then it's also a breakdown, guys. Now just look at my Dynatopia ending in terms of the ending of the track, and look at the most, let's say, last 30 minutes or last 40 minutes of my actual Dynatopia track, and see how I actually do the ending of my music over here with Dynatopia. And that way you understand straight away what to do, how to actually promote yourself, and what you need to do to be something, I realize in terms of to be something more for yourself. So if you want to actually help yourself to succeed, then make sure you're delivering content in a way that you're helping yourself grow. That's the whole point, yeah? But you have to understand that what's important is if you show your face to people who you recognize and you show your actual business cards to them and you say, hey, follow me online and this is what I'm doing, all of my. Actually, if you approach first and you grow the conversation, and you've grown the conversation, why don't you do it every time? I mean, always approach people first. I mean, never wait for them to approach you. I mean, go to them first. And that way you're doing what you set out to do every single day in a different way. And you're learning how to grow and progress your life forward is what you need to do. I make sure anyway, I focus on just going around here and I'm just delivering content greater, and I'm focusing on making sure I always have more than enough to succeed. So as I succeed, I'm doing something to make sure that I'm learning something about life. Making sure that no matter what, I have more than enough to succeed in my life in different ways. And making sure that if you go to people who you recognize to promote your name and who you are, then you have always more than enough time. I'm not saying although that every single time I'm learning how to actually dwell upon what I need every single day. So as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, and I'm learning how to become more, but I understand that no matter what, that I see Bojan Gagic and also Marco, I can see they're very happy to see me, to follow them this way, to give them my business card. It's a big thing, I understand. But that way I understand Pedro Milovanovic approach this guy. He's more, let's say, he's into me, but he feels that he needs to show me something around his house. And I feel straight away he wants to invite me over. I understand, but that's how I feel about him. And I understand straight away how it is. So what I do straight away is I just let him be. I focus on making sure that I just go and see him in a way that I talk to him, but I just move on. I never want to go into his house. I make sure anyway I have something better to do. I make sure always that if I'm promoting myself somewhere and if I'm doing something to help my life succeed differently, I'm making sure I have more than enough success every single day to deliver. And as I'm delivering content every single day to succeed, you have to understand that if it's windy, guys, you just make sure that you're placing your nice and beautiful business cards on the people's glass windows of their cars where the windscreen wipers are, and place it inside the windscreen wiper so the actual business card that you're actually promoting never falls away or never blows away from the windscreen wiper, and that way you're learning quickly upon what you need to do to succeed. is what you need to do. So focus on understanding every single day that you're learning. I mean, you're learning something about life, and you're making sure that you have more enough to succeed with every single day. But if you focus on understanding that if people want a free entry from you, then just say, then come on the day and get some free entry for yourself. I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, that you always have more support, because you're inviting people to your birthday. And as you invite people to your birthday, you're studying the art or whatever it is. But if people feel that you're charging them $200 to see you, it's more how I'm asking for them to give me money. So if they have no money to give me, then make sure that no matter what, just let it be then. I promise you, it's more how I feel. So I'll make sure that I never ever say anything about free entry until they ask me. And make it appear like I need $200 from them, because that way my status goes up very quickly, and my status lifts up to the point I'm helping myself to succeed differently, and making sure that I always have more enough of success daily to make sure I'm living my life to the fullest, yeah? So making sure that no matter what, that I'm just always giving out my business cards the best way I can to make sure I have more than enough. But place your business cards on the front dashboard of the glass screen of the cars so that you can understand straight away how to be successful. So as you be successful every single day, you're learning. I mean, you're learning something about love and respect and devotion for yourself, and you're making sure you have more enough success every single day to go and promote yourself daily, and you're focusing on making sure that you are just loving your life, yeah? I mean, just make sure you're doing something to help your life succeed, and that way you're doing something of a promotion for yourself, and let people watch you and let people see you and what you're doing about life, but you're just making sure that you're really quick to the notion to go and succeed differently, yeah? So as you succeed differently, you're making sure that no matter what, you can see straight away how to live life. So no matter what, just invite people. I mean, invite people all the time to what you're doing, and that way you're much more greater for what you are in life. So there's always a greater difference, yeah? There's always a greater difference if you want to make a greater difference for yourself. So I'm understanding my courage is lifting over here, and I'm understanding straight away much more about promotion, because I'm going around cars and doing it. And the more experience you have about it, the more you can understand the people behind how to promote yourself in front of people. So you have to understand the technology about actually, in terms of the technology about actual information about the process of being able to promote yourself. Otherwise, as I promote myself like this, I find new strategies to be able to do so. And then I focus upon understanding that I can go toward my nice and beautiful way of life over there. So making sure, anyway, that what I want to do is I let it be this way. And I focus upon understanding that I always have more than enough success in my life. And I make sure that no matter what I'm learning how to be more. So what I do is Jesus Christ says, go to the Woolworths over here. And go to the Woolworths. I promote myself at this Woolworths over here at the nice and beautiful Cabramatta. And that way I'm learning very quick upon what's going on. But I'm living in the buggy, but I'm traveling and I'm having a fun time. And I'm never aching, or else I'm never physically in an injury over here. And I'm just going around promoting myself everywhere, and I'm having a fun time doing it while I'm actually talking to you, and I'm just focusing on doing something to grow myself very quickly. So as I grow myself, I see people over there who are never trying to promote themselves on cars because they never believe in themselves and their information. I mean, they never believe that they have any worth to give, or else they believe they have no business, or else they believe they have no information to give other people, and they believe they have no inspiration in terms of information to give other people about their life. I mean, they believe that they have no story to give other people. You understand? So they never want to create a story for themselves. I mean, they never want to create a picture that they are somebody great in this lifetime. I mean, they don't want to create the picture for that. I mean, why? Because they believe that the information is never something that other people want to hear. I mean, they never believe in themselves, yeah? I mean, it all comes back to the word I here. So the bigger your word I, the better for you. So I'm saying anyway, as I go throughout life succeeding today, I'm making sure I'm never wasting time around here. I'm making sure I have plenty of whatever I need every single day to go and deliver content every single day. And I focus on saying that this guy over here has been doing my computers around here, but I promise you maybe someone new over here. So I'm making sure anyway that what I do today is I focus on moving on. Because what I do is I go and really promote myself around the nice and beautiful car parks around here. so I have more than enough success, and I can actually go to Woolworths over here as well. So is it the best time for me to do so? I promise you, yes. I promise you, I'll make sure to go to Woolworths, but make sure to give my nice and beautiful, let's say, business cards first, and then I go to Woolworths and get myself drinks over here. I'll make sure anyway that what's better for me is making sure I have only, let's say, around 1 hour to be able to get to the nice and beautiful school over here. So making sure I promise you, what I want to do now is I never want to rush anywhere, but I understand I have words right here. Woolworths, so the best kind of time management I can do for myself right now is make sure that no matter what, I go very quickly to go and promote my business cards. If I go promote all my business cards first, that's much more of something I need to do. And as I do that, I promise you it's much better for me because it's getting late. I realize it's now 2:22 and I want to be able to go and promote myself quickly around the schools. I want to be able to go see the schools before they leave. I want to be able to understand. Anyway, I go to Cabramaga Public School over here. I'm not saying everybody's equal for me. I make sure to promote myself. I'll make sure to promote myself around different people, but what I do every single day in different ways is I love my life so much that I succeed differently. I succeed in ways that helps me grow always. But that's the whole point. I mean, the whole point is making sure you have more than enough success all the time to make sure that you're very successful upon what you need to do every single day. So just make sure that you have more than enough success today to succeed, and that's what you have to do every single day. So always to make sure I always have better ideas. So I want to play my Zonify track over here. I understand I have a Zonify over here, so I'll make sure to play my music track over here. So as I play my music track, I go and dwell upon actually helping myself grow. So what I do is succeed differently. I'm making sure anyway that if I go and do anything about Celine Oz over here, I promise you if I go to see her, I promise you it's more how I feel that she has somebody. I make sure I move on from her. But make sure, no worries, it's never about that. It's never about me having sex with her or anything. It's more, I understand I have to find her address, I have to find her house. I have never been to her house, and that's why. It's not about her being with me or anything. It's more how I feel to just go and see how people feel about me, and I make sure anyway that what I want to do is succeed differently, and as I go and grow myself differently, I'm learning very quickly upon how life is, and how life is, I understand, is doing something new every single day. But no matter what I do, is I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do right now to succeed. But you have to start your promotion about you right now, and you have to start advertising your social media right now, because there's no other better time than now. I mean, make sure you understand that. I'll go to every fucking town and write my business card on it, because that way I get to help more people. I get to have a greater legacy in the process. I get to advertise everything I do. So that way I travel all around the world doing it. And I have plenty of business to give out every single day. So no matter what I do daily, as I'm learning quickly the strategies and the art form of being able to go and produce music and whatever it is to succeed differently all the time. So as I go and do it a better way, I'm making sure I have never a problem when I promote myself with business cards places, because I'm understanding I do everything quickly. I'm understanding that other people rarely give me any problems while I do it. So I'm understanding that no matter what, it's totally positive for you to promote yourself to people. I mean, in a sense, so go and promote yourself to people as much as you can is what we're talking about. So make sure you understand that. So as I really grow myself differently, I'm looking for new ideas, I'm looking for new prosperity, I'm looking for new ways of becoming abundant, making sure I have more than enough of what I need daily to succeed. But I'm making sure anyway that as I promote myself quickly, I make sure people can find me quickly. And that way I understand that no matter what, it's just a one-time opportunity for them to see me, and it's coming up, and that's it. Make sure that no matter what I just be careful over here so I never fall down and so I never trip over. But I'm making sure anyway. But this is all temporary for me to walk around, because I'm still young to be able to do it. So I'm always young, I'm never getting old. But I understand anyway that what's important is I focus on a better way of life. As I'm doing my audio programs, So you guys can hear me doing my audio programs and giving you guys ideas upon life itself as I go and promote my business cards everywhere. So that's what you need to do, yeah? So you're just looking for better ideas over here and looking for ways to promote yourself differently, and you're just making sure that you understand that nobody else is promoting you except you. I mean, you're the only one that has to promote you. I mean, are you guys promoting me today? I mean, I understand I'm promoting you to you first before you even get to me. I understand, so that's the thing, yeah? I mean, you guys are never here with me right now promoting my business cards. I understand, so where you are right now is somewhere in your house maybe, or somewhere in your train, listening to me and my audio programs, but I'm here promoting my business cards. I understand? I'm here doing it physically. I mean, you're never doing it for me. I mean, you're never doing these business cards on people's cars for me. So I'm understanding that nobody's going to do it for you as well. So what you understand straight away is have more responsibility to do it for yourself. I mean, life is do it yourself. In a sense, so every single time, if you shall succeed and prosper, then you shall learn and grow. But if you see someone you recognize, I mean, you can approach them, or you can go and mind your own business. I understand, but guess what? Approach it's more like that, yeah? Approach it's more how you have to understand straight away that you can ask them how is your day and what's happening with you, and then you can invite them to your event and just go. That's it, man. I mean, in a sense, so what you need to do all the time is focus on never being a stranger with people. But if you see someone you recognize, and just approach them and love them and be able to recognize them and be able to enjoy yourself always. I mean, in a sense, so what you need to do always is figure a better way to encourage yourself to grow by making sure anyway, don't ever want to go around people who may seem or appear to be violent with me for doing something or sending them an image or something like that. I mean, in a sense, so I focus on joking around, but then they get too serious about you because you're joking so much with them that now they want to kill you with a gun because you're just joking with them. I mean, in a sense, so get away from those people. I mean, they can never have a joke for themselves. So as I go and grow myself quickly, I'm making sure I have more than enough time over here to be able to dwell upon something that's actually loving myself quickly. So I go on the left side over here, make sure I promote myself differently over here, make sure I skip the nice and beautiful route over here of doing a better job for myself differently. And as I actually go around places to promote my number and my name every single day, I love actually my name and number is my business card, which is Danny Milivojevic, and I promote my business card, which is Danny Milivojevic. I mean, that's the business, yeah? I mean, my ABN number is around Danny Milivojevic. I mean, what's the business name? I mean, Danny Milivojevic is a business name. In a sense, so make your full name your business name and get an ABN number in Australia, or in your country you may have to get some kind of number or register your business somewhere. So for every country it's always different. I mean, you guys have to understand that. So every time I go and dwell upon helping myself to succeed, I'm doing something regardless of what other people want me to do, and I'm doing something that other people are never doing in the first place. I'm going around cars, promoting myself on their cars, and other people are never doing that. I understand? So I'm making sure I'm doing it as much as I can. So I go and deliver content quickly. I have no time to waste, man. I mean, in the sense, so as I go and do content for myself quickly, I'm learning how to actually persuade myself to grow. And as I persuade myself to grow, I feel that I'm always doing greater. I'm making sure that no matter what, I can go and deliver content, and making sure that no matter what, as I do that, I just focus on doing one goal at a time. And as I do one goal at a time, I learn to just be able to enjoy myself differently. But as I enjoy myself differently, I understand that other people have no idea how I do what I do. But that's why they have to come to my seminar. I mean, if you ask what am I doing and how the fuck and what the fuck, I understand straight away some people say that. And what the fuck and how the fuck? Why should I give you my business card and give you $200 to get the information? I'll solve it for you. I mean, in a sense, so when you become more successful, and then they say, how the fuck and what the fuck? I mean, go to those people and give them your business card, and that way you're doing much greater of a job for yourself, and then you're focusing on making sure that you have more than enough success every single day to go and do what you want to do to succeed. But never wait for anybody in a car. So if your parents or biological parents or somebody went to the shops, I mean, never ever wait for them in the car. I mean, please, I mean, make sure you have something better to do than wait for other people. I mean, I remember when I was waiting for my biological dad and mother and other people to to go to the shops or to run to the store to give me something in terms of to actually help themselves or to actually go shopping or whatever for me. So what I do now is I make sure I'm very successful to never wait for them. So making sure that no matter what, if I have to go to the store, I'll go to the store. I never go with anybody else to the store except I mean, in a sense, so if you're going with your family to the store, then you can, but make sure you never have to wait for each other. I mean, in a sense, so as you're actually succeeding differently, then just focus on delivering content and going any kind of way that's actually helping you grow quickly. That way you're focusing on quickly being able to expose yourself as quickly as possible is what you need to do. So if you're ready to expose yourself today, then it's because you're never afraid to step up to do greater for yourself. I mean, in a sense, so make sure you understand straight away how to actually deliver content in different ways, and that way people can see results. I mean, they can see you're somebody and you're holding an event and people are coming to see you because you're holding something of success, and that's it, bro. It's more how I feel. I feel I deserve $200 per ticket, and that's it. Bro, and that number's going up, bro. $200 per ticket is going up. Bro, sooner or later it's $500 per ticket to see me. I mean, insane. That's how it is, yeah? It's much more how I feel. So then it goes up to $10,000 per ticket, and I just let it be at $10,000 per ticket to see me. And that's it. At stadiums and stuff like that. I mean, yes, yeah? And just make sure I'm always making it affordable for people. But I make sure that I live my life in a way that I make it affordable for everybody to see me. And $200 to see me is affordable, I promise you. They go to the fucking casino over here, or they go to workers' clubs and RSL clubs, and they give thousands of dollars to horses, to gamble on horses on the sports bet, and to give thousands of dollars on poker machines and for poker cards. I mean, they can afford to give me money, man. I mean, in a sense, so who's got my money? As Grant Cardone says, so every single day, it's more who has my money. I promise you now, if I go and really go and grow myself every single day to go and deliver content differently, I'm making sure I have more than enough success every single day to focus upon my life differently. So if I do anything to succeed daily, I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly upon how to actually become more of a star for myself. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. And people promote you very quickly around people because you're promoting yourself, so of course they're going to talk about you as well. So if you're someone already, if you're somebody in terms of something and you promote yourself more and more and more, eventually people promote you on their own. I understand? If you get to the point of promoting yourself, then you always have to promote yourself more and more and more. So be the one doing it for yourself always. And that way you're learning much quicker upon what you need to do to succeed quickly is what you want out of life. So make sure you're going quickly and make sure you're studying quickly upon information about how successful you can be, while making sure that many people are never even up to my level over here in terms of how I promote myself, because I'm doing something different always, making sure to have more than enough success over here to last a lifetime, man. I'm making sure I can go over there as well to all these nice and beautiful, let's say, promotional tags that I have. I can go and give them out daily, and I make sure that no matter what, I can always print out 400 business cards and go around town somewhere to just do it for 1 hour and promote myself for 1 hour a day with 400 business cards, and people can find me always on Instagram and they can see what I'm doing. And I always do it because now I need to go and start my YouTube videos. That's something that's coming up now. Make sure to go and do a YouTube video, and every single day now I do some YouTube videos because now I'm ready to go and do those videos. I make sure that I do my Instagram photos, I make sure I get ahead of the crowd with my fashion photos daily. I'll go and do as many fashion photos as I can daily. I make sure all the time that I'm focusing on helping my life to succeed, because that's what I believe. I believe I deserve success, yeah? I believe I deserve to make sure I have more enough every single day to spark attention for myself to grow, because that's what I do. I make sure I'm always learning how to promote myself, and as I learn, I grow. I make sure that no matter what, I'm learning quickly that you guys understand I'm outdoors somewhere now, so I'm actually always promoting myself regardless of what's happening. And as I grow myself, I succeed, and I go to new areas of life. I make sure I do these car parks over here, I do these cars over here. So I'm making sure anyway that as I grow myself, I make sure I go the better way of life when I'm actually promoting myself. So what I do is I just focus on the best attitude quickly. I make sure I always have more enough success daily to go and achieve what I want to achieve daily, because what's important for me is being successful in a way that I'm learning very quickly upon being someone promotional myself to market my material daily. Because what's my material? I mean, my material is Jesus Christ. I'm promoting Jesus Christ daily, man. I mean, so all the information there is to achieve is Jesus Christ. So why are people never promoting themselves? Because they never believe in Jesus Christ like I do. Or else they believe that their information is full of shit. But their information is Jesus Christ. So why we're not promoting Jesus Christ? I mean, all your information that you ever have in life is Jesus Christ. So I'm always understanding that if you want to go and focus upon something that's actually helping you grow every single day, you're focusing upon making sure that you have more enough success every single day to make it happen for yourself. So you're always loving your life differently. I mean, in a sense, so that's what you need to do always. I can say you always need to go and promote yourself regardless of other people. And that way you're learning very quickly upon what you need to do. So love yourself and make sure you always have more enough to be successful about, because that's how you actually go and grow yourself differently. And then just go. I mean, as soon as you promote yourself on cars, then go somewhere else and do something new for yourself. I mean, whatever's happening around the world, is making sure that no matter what, you have more enough for yourself to do yourself a big favor, to make sure that you're learning very quickly from what you need to do to succeed. So what you need to do every single day is loving your life differently and making sure that you're somebody who understands how to promote yourself is very important. So every single day I'm learning how to actually do that for myself. But as I now understand how people's music is and how they make music, I can say straight away, I can see how to understand their music and how to read their music. So it's much more how I'm updating myself around music now. And I can see the music trends, and I can see how the newest music today is what you need to listen to, because that's people's newest tracks. And then just focus on understanding that you're always quickly enjoying yourself in ways that you're learning. I mean, you're learning how to actually become the best individual in the planet for yourself. And just watch out for these curbs and how you actually step onto the curb and how you step off the road and off the curb, so you can go and do greater for yourself. Alright, now as I promote myself differently, I make sure I have more than enough success all the time to be able to deliver content in different ways. So making sure I always have more enough success every single day to deliver something that's actually helping me move forward. So what helps me move forward is understand that no matter what, that I just let it be that way, making sure I always have more enough. So as I have more enough, if they want to ask me to get my business card, then I promote myself that way differently. So I'm learning very quickly upon how to actually do greater. So I understand that straight away. I can see if somebody who's Asian promotes themselves around town like I do, I can say straight away I see many people loving that. I can say many people around here love to support Asian people, I promise you. And it's because that's the way it is, yeah? I can see straight away Asian people going to these people and loving life. I mean, in a sense, so just understand that when they see another person or an individual like an African person, for example, I understand some people may be fidgety about this. I understand that many people can be racist around town as well. So you have to understand that no matter what, I'm learning quickly upon what I'm doing. So as I understand straight away that I lift myself and my freedom upon life to go and dwell upon something that's helping me move forward, I make sure I love I, make sure I have more enough to succeed about daily. And that way I'm focusing on my love for I'm making sure I do whatever I can to succeed differently. So that's what I do. I make sure I have more than enough success today and daily to understand how to study upon different areas. And I go and get my biological dad's car and I go ride somewhere to go and find these nice and beautiful, let's say I go and ride somewhere to make sure that I can find these nice and beautiful branding photo sessions. And if I do that, I promise you it's more how I feel that I can But it's more how I'm on the way. I'm just on the way going to do that. But I go walk everywhere. Alright, so as I walk everywhere today, I make sure that I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed differently. And there's always much more that I'm understanding that what I need to do is succeed differently. So as I succeed differently, I'm promoting myself on business cards. I'm promoting my YouTube channel daily. I'm making sure that people can understand who I am. I'm making sure that people can come and see me daily, and I focus on just sending people who are, even in the past, for example, who have been with me in the past, like Atanas, for example, who grew up with me. I'm pretty sure he's been looking at my Instagram. I have to send him my promotional tag so he can see personally to come and see me. And that way I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do. So no matter what I do, I'm making a day for myself where I'm encouraging myself and other people to succeed. But I'm understanding that no matter what, that since I understand that guy there, I have to go and understand how to just really apologize to him, because I understand that he's been such a great friend to me. I'm understanding that no matter what, that I have to go and find him as well. And I never did delete him. I said it's John Abraham. So no matter what, I can go and find him and invite him to my nice and beautiful seminar. Roshi, he's more than willing to give me $200, I promise you. Roshi, now, he's such of a good friend like that. I'm saying he's more into, Roshi's so much into, let's say, Jesus Christ, and he's more into Jesus Christ than anything. Roshi, that's the way of a true friend, I mean, understand? I mean, every single day when I understand something about life, I'm understanding how important you have to be today to succeed, and to do something different is what you must do personally. But I feel that Asian people around here, they never give me trouble, I promise you. Asian people, they never give me trouble. But in high school, they gave me fucking plenty of trouble in high school. I mean, understand? Around town, around now, it's more Australians who fucking give me trouble. And it's more how I understand that. So no matter what, it's much more how I feel that no matter what, I'm never negative, but I'm understanding everything's better, a lot. I'm understanding that African people, they never give me trouble either. They never fucking give me trouble. African people never give me trouble. Black people never give me trouble. Never do they give me trouble, bro. Black people never give me trouble, I promise you. And it's much more how I understand that. So it's much more how I understand that Serbian people around town who are my nationality give me a lot of trouble. And they want to bash me and they want to hurt me. And Asian people in high school didn't want to hurt me. But I'm understanding that, it's just these people. But I'm understanding that as I travel the world, I see a lot of drug addicts, like Australian people, give me a lot of trouble. And what I do is I just go and focus on my life to succeed. So I just make sure I'm doing greater anyway. So as I promote myself differently, I just go on the other side over there. I make sure I'm doing something greater anyway. And as I promote myself around car parks and car lots, I'm making sure I'm very quick to the notion of what I need to do to make sure I'm learning very quickly. And I'm learning very quickly upon how I understand straight away upon my life. But anyway, I realize it's much more how I feel. But you set up a YouTube channel and you put some videos on there and make a nice and beautiful Instagram. And then people come and see you and they say, oh, I mean, what's this guy promoting? And he's promoting himself out there. I mean, he's doing something to help himself. And then as I understand my biological dad over here, I did send him my actual promotional tag, so I can give him my actual promotional tag as well. So I'm saying anyway, what I do is I give him one. That way I'm saying that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed. So always look for a better time for yourself. I mean, look for a better way to understand what you need to do to make sure that you're much more worthy to have a greater life. I mean, understand? But if you're worthy and you're much more worthy, then looking for a better time for yourself and you're making sure that you have something to deliver for yourself. I understand Aboriginal people around Australia gave me lots of trouble. And it's more how I understand that no matter what, that it's much more one woman who's Aboriginal. She's been giving me trouble, but everybody else approached her. I feel they're all nice and beautiful to me. But it's more how one woman did hit me. I understand. I'm honest about that, but lots of Australians have given me trouble, I promise you. Oh, anyway, now I have to go to those cars over there and just go and promote myself quickly. And as I go and do a nice and beautiful life, I'm always honest about everything. I'll make sure anyway that what I need to do daily is focus upon something that really helps me grow. And that way I'm learning very quickly upon how I actually live life. So living life to the fullest is the best opportunity for you to understand that no matter what, you deserve success every single time. And you deserve to make sure that you have freedom and choice and vigor to make sure that you're studying yourself in a way that you're learning very quickly upon being the best version of yourself. So make sure you understand that no matter what. I see those actual lockers where it's like a mailbox at the post office. I mean, make sure you're never putting your business cards into those, because those people check those mailboxes once a month. I mean, those post office ones, I mean, over here in Australia, they have post office, and there's all these black mailboxes next to post office where the mail comes. I mean, forget those. I mean, never promote yourself and your business cards on that, unless it's something personal to somebody and you need to, otherwise. For sure though, I'm looking for a better idea over here to make sure that no matter what I can feel that the time is passing, but I understand that no matter what I can see Bojana Gagic, for example, and I can see also who else. I can see, no matter what, I can see how I feel that Cabramaga High School is something I can go to, but I feel I'll go to Cabramaga Public School because over there I can see more teachers and I can see something more for myself for now. So as I promote myself, and if you see someone who's, let's say, new to you in some kind of way, then you can focus upon understanding straight away that you focus upon your life every single day. To love your life is what you need to do. So make sure you understand that what's important is loving your life differently, and as you love your life differently, just understand that people do want to help you, but you're always focusing on helping yourself to succeed is what you need to do. And mind your own business, guys. I mean, mind your own business and do something that's actually helping you move forward. So what helps me move forward is going around Cabramaga and promoting myself. And it's around, let's say, 2:48 now. So I'm understanding that I have a message over here. And I see that no matter what, that my nice and beautiful phone over here has a 500 megabyte turnover or something. Well, I promise you I have more than that. I'm making sure I can learn very quickly upon what I need to do to succeed daily. But I'm understanding that the police over here goes to the PCYC to train and to do something around PCYC. So I'm making sure I'm always developing myself. And as I develop myself, I'm looking to understand what's going on around the world with me. And I'm understanding that I just see Jesus Christ all the time in terms of image and everything. I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm giving knowledge. I'm giving knowledge always. I'm believing in myself. I mean, you guys understand how I'm doing business over here. I'm fucking the whole day speaking to you on audio camera like this. It has audio functions and audio type of podcast over here. And I'm just walking around live and you can hear my voice. I'm pretty sure that's more enough for you. I love that. Or you can see there are buses around me and I mean, you can hear people around me and all that. I mean, every single day, just understand that if you want to do something to help yourself succeed, and you're always looking for that nice and beautiful strategy to make sure that you're never wasting time, but you're making sure that you're doing business strictly to help yourself. That's the best way you can do life. But never go to criminals and never go somewhere where they have guns in the house. I mean, never go there, please. I mean, just go always that nice and beautiful direction of where your car is, where you can understand that you have your car as an Uber, and go that way and just promote yourself on every kind of car with a business card. And you guys understand, I mean, you guys understand straight away how I place my business cards on cars, on the front dashboard, on the front glass window of a car, and I place it inside the windscreen wiper, and I just make sure I just go and grow myself quickly. And as I grow myself, I promote myself, and I have plenty of time to do whatever I need to do, because I understand straight away how I feel upon life and how I do my life successfully is very important. So make sure you understand straight away to watch out for heels and be able to promote yourself in a way that's actually helping you move forward. But what you do is, no matter what, that you learn straight away that some people on the flats over here is understanding that no matter what, that as I grow myself, then just be honest with who you are on the door. If you're buzzing somebody, then just be honest about who you are and just say, I just came to see you, I came to promote myself in my event to you, and just come down so I can help you. Or else now if you tell them to come down, or else now if you ask them to come down to you, it's much more how they may refuse you. And what happens is, just ask them in a way, just say, I want you to come down so I can go and give you something. Which that's more how I feel. So if you understand, no matter what, if you just say that, then you enjoy your life, and then you're promoting yourself in different ways, and you're making sure you have more than enough success daily to enjoy life and do something greater. And that way you're loving life. I mean, you're making sure you have more enough success always to go and do your life clearly in a better way. So just be careful about cars around here. You're just always watching out for the roads so that you can go and do your life better, and so that you understand that the cars never hit you. And that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, the whole point is loving your life in different ways to enjoy your life differently, and that's the whole point. I mean, if you're promoting yourself so much, I promise you eventually everybody can see you. I promise you, if you promote yourself all around the world as much as you can, I promise you everybody can see you then. I promise you, try to go that way as much as you can, and try to promote yourself as much as you can, because that way you feel great about yourself, and trying to have all this health about you and something about you that people can admire about you. So what people can admire about Danny Milivojevic is that he does a lot of fashion photos, and he does a lot of audio content like live coaching, and he does a lot of music production, and he does some singing, and also a lot of singing and acting around town, and he does a lot of comedy work. So I realise he looks great. I realise he's better than yesterday. I mean, his English is excellent, on point. I realise he's excellent with his English, and he's on point with everything in terms of what he says with Jesus Christ, because he understands that he's never wrong nor right, but he understands how to help you always. So that's the whole point, yeah? I mean, be able to understand how to help people always on my life. But now, as I go and succeed differently, I'm looking for different ways to improve myself, but there's always more that you can do. So if you have mailboxes over here on the side, then what are you waiting for? Then just go and place your business cards in the mailboxes over here, and that way you're finishing up very quickly. And now I understand that no matter what, I did place these kind of business cards over here. What I do now is I focus on understanding that I just go on this side over here, and I make sure that no matter what, that I can go and realize something now. That Jesus Christ says over here for me to go and promote myself like this in terms of life over here, where I'm understanding that I just go on this side over here. And Jesus Christ says these ones here are much more better for me to promote myself into. And I just go drop my business card over here. I promise you, people around Cabramatta over here have these mailboxes, and there's 10 mailboxes here where I can straight up be quicker about my promotion over here. And I'm giving one each. I'm giving one each of my business cards to people like this. I love I. As I do greater and greater, as I do greater and greater for myself, I learn very quickly upon what I'm doing. So as I go and succeed differently, I'm feeling myself in terms of how I'm promoting myself differently, and I understand straight away how I deserve success in different ways. So I'm saying that no matter what I do, it's a promotion. I go to these houses over here, I go to the mailboxes here, and I just drop the nice beautiful business cards into the mailbox, and I'm just enjoying my life very quickly. So I understand over here there's 15 mailboxes that I can go and promote myself to. So what I do is I learn very quickly how to succeed differently, and then I understand straight away how to just understand myself over here and what I need out of life. So I see they place the mailbox in the actual brick over here, so I'm understanding that no matter what, I just go and upload this content to do better.